amazing we started out the weekend with an amazing fashion show, and this fashion show actually highlighted some of the new product lines as you see, that we are going to be launching. Actually, we're in the process of getting them all on the website, and you guys are going to be seeing them online soon and have the opportunity to start marketing these amazing new lines. Here you see two of our lines. Basically, we have our new line, our day-to-day leather, which is our handbags and wallets, and then we have our prestige collection. And now you get to see some of the pieces for some of the men. We have come out with our briefcase, our iPad holders, our Merce. And for those who know what a Merce is, or don't know what a Merce is, it's basically a man's purse. So it's the in-between a purse and, I guess, a briefcase. The actual piece is made so that you can actually hold things like your iPad in it, as well as obviously all of your pertinent documentation. And these things are just amazing. Here you see a couple more of the models online, sort of sporting some of the new purses that we have out now and that are coming out, which are tremendous. And here again, you see some of the new lines. Also, what you'll notice is there's a few of the pieces that for the Posh line that are actually being worn by the models as well. Again, all of our pieces are made with the finest leather. You can see the fairy embossing on the bottom of the actual handbags, and a lot of the actual handbags come with matching wallets, which is absolutely amazing. And these are things that we are so excited, because we know that as we continue to expand our line, we're going to actually now be able to add more and more clients to the Fairy brand. Here again you see sort of, and one of the things that Sanaz had mentioned is that this year's inspiration is the peacock. So what you're going to see is a lot of amazing new, very, very brilliant colors. Here you see this beautiful blue purse with sort of a matching turquoise color purse with matching turquoise. I guess she's wearing a nice necklace, and again, and some nice earrings, which are all part of the new Posh line. And the amazing thing is that what we're hearing is that the Posh line is going to be, priced, anywhere from, $10, $15, $20 up to about $100. So it's something that we know that everyone can afford, and it's going to allow us now to extend our market base, or our client base, because we know that everyone can afford this tremendous and beautiful line. Here again, you see two more of our purses that are coming out. One in black and one in, I'm not sure. I'm not very good with colors, but it's beautiful. That's all we have to say. Is it is a beautiful purse. And again, you see the model here sporting some of our sunglasses, sporting a couple of our Posh pieces in the bracelet, as well as in this amazing necklace. And I'm going through this piece pretty quickly because I really want to spend more time on the next section that we're going to be going over. So please bear with us. As well, you can see here, again, it's a beautiful Posh necklace and one of our new handbags. And the male model here sporting one of our watches, some of our new actual gloves, which probably aren't going to be something that's going to be worn in Africa, because I know you guys don't have the cold weather like we do here in North America, but we're excited about the gloves. And of course, you see another one of our Merces, which again are coming out. And now you see some more of the color in some of these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful handbags. And you know what, if I was so inclined, I would probably get a handbag myself, but I'll get one for the wife for sure. So you see a beautiful one here with the different colors on the left. You see a beautiful one here on the right, and again, some of the different Posh pieces that are going to be on the website. I believe the actual launch date for the Posh, I saw a note yesterday. The date, I think it's May 8th, and maybe Sherry can just confirm that for me, but I think that was the date that I saw on the email that came out yesterday. And again, just closing out some of the pictures from the actual fashion show with a couple other of the pieces. So you can see some of the differences in a lot of the colors, the vibrancy of the colors, And these are definitely pieces that you can match to a lot of different outfits, and just really now be able to, as we say, get paid to wear designer products, get paid to promote your designer products, and get paid to have fun while we are continuing to build this brand. The other thing that I want to mention is that on Saturday at our actual dinner and gala, they actually told us some amazing information in that they're launching our shoe line next year. So next year we have shoes coming out. The year after that we're going to have what we call our couture line coming out, which is going to be basically suits for men and dresses for women. And the year after that is going to be their exotic lines. So this company still continues to expand, still continues to push the envelope. It's still continuing to move forward to becoming, the first designer company to $1 billion, and we know that we're well on our way to doing that. And we recognize that Africa is going to be an instrumental piece of us being able to do that. And along the way, our vision, as Ramin said, is to create 1,000 millionaires through our company. And we've already had some amazing success in doing that. And here again, you see in our showroom some of the new lines and the different bags, and the majority of them come in at least 3 different colors. So depending on what someone likes best, they can get it in the red, they can get it in blue, or in this brown color. And again, when we get a chance to actually have them all on our website, you're going to see just why we are so excited about this lineup that we have, that we're going to be able to market to the world pretty much all around the globe. So now we're going to get started with some of the basically a lot of people got a lot of accolades, and we obviously gave away some tremendous awards for people who are taking tremendous action. And here you see some of the folks from North America that got recognized. And now we're going to we start tapping into some of the awards for your business partners in Africa. And this gentleman here, Andrew Zasari, I know a lot of you may not know him, but Andrew was the first member that in our team that got started in Africa. And I remember meeting Andy for the very first time online through his sponsor, an amazing lady by the name of Angela McVeigh, who I met online. And she introduced me to Andy. And the first thing Andy said to me, Brian, don't worry about Africa. I'm going to take care of building this brand right across Africa. And he's actually been a man of his word. He's actually from Accra, for those who don't know. And through his work and his diligence, he's assisted us in building all across the region, from in Accra to Sanyani to Togo to Cameroon to Cote d'Ivoire. And obviously he is the person who basically connected us to Nigeria. And now we're looking at doing some work in places like Tanzania, Uganda, and Kenya. So the great thing about our business, and this is something that I saw when I looked at this business the very first time, is no limitation in being able to build this brand wherever you have connections. And Andy has been, as I mentioned, an instrumental force in us being able to do that. And unfortunately, Andy had a death in his family today, so he's not online. But we definitely send our well wishes to him, obviously in this time of sorrow. But again, Andy, I just want to recognize him for his efforts and his diligence, because he's actually done some amazing things to help us to get started in Africa. Next, we have an amazing gentleman, and this gentleman, Joseph Arma Walden, he actually was able to come and join us at the convention, and we were so happy to host him there. You see him here wearing his tremendous suit and sporting that amazing smile. And the amazing thing is that people got to know Joseph very well, and I'm sure came to love him, and are looking forward to seeing him sort of skyrocket throughout the company. I just want to open up the line, and hopefully Joseph has a mic, because I would love for Joseph to be able to share with you what he actually got from the convention and what some of his key learnings were, and where he envisions and sees the company going with this great brand. Joseph, are you on the line? I see that you're here, but it says that you're muted. I don't know if you have a mic. If you have a mic, I would love for you to address the group here, just to be able to give them a little bit of insight into what you saw in the brand, in the company, what your vision is now that you've actually been able to see the company firsthand. So the call is yours, Joseph.
Hi, Brian, and hi, business partners. I'm so glad to be on the webinar this afternoon here in Ghana. Really, the convention really boosted me up. I saw a lot of things on the magazine the first time, and I got closer to GWT. But honestly, being at the convention has really triple boosted my belief in the product and in the business. Though I have a background in the industry, but I have never received such an in-depth training in network marketing, the forensic networking. What I received over there in Canada through Rene has really lifted me up, and now I know how to run the business in Ghana and the whole of Africa. Concerning the products, we can't even wait to have it here in Africa. Yesterday, for instance, I met Andy, and we are ever ready to sell the portion in Africa. So we are happy that the company listened to us, and they are ready to rock Africa. Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, thank you very much, Joseph. As I said, you're definitely, someone that we're so proud to be working with, and your professionalism and your diligence, as well as your work ethic, is going to prove to be something that is going to definitely take you a long way in terms of your success with this amazing brand and this amazing company. And now we get into some additional awards. We have here Catherine Bakey, and for those of you who know Catherine, I know that she operates out of Nigeria. And Catherine, I'm sorry I didn't have a picture to put up here of you, but you know what? We're very pleased and happy to have you as part of our business. I gave you the recognition as First Lady of Africa, and Catherine has taken such great initiative to learn the compensation plan, to understand the model. I remember one day I was on the phone with Comfort, and I heard Catherine in the background explaining our 3 business centers and how the 3 business centers work and how it benefits you to be a diamond. And I can't say how proud I was to hear, because she's really taken the onus upon herself to learn and to make sure that she understands. So I definitely would value her as a key resource there in the region, being able to explain, and I'm looking forward to having her on some of these webinars, doing some of the trainings, and really raising the belief in the members there in Africa that she understands how the business works and how it can truly benefit the people and how you can maximize the compensation model. Next we have Tommy Amudo, and Tommy is a new diplomat, and I've coined him as the Abuja team leader. Tommy was the first person that we introduced into Abuja, and he himself also has taken some amazingly great leadership to start building the brand there. And Tommy stepped into some pretty big shoes, and I'm glad to say that he filled them very, very well, and he continues to fill them through his belief and through his vision for what we're going to be doing with this amazing brand. I know that Tommy's really excited because he ordered his Fairy Conquest, which I'm sure is on the way. So we're going to have matching launches now, which is amazing. But again, I'm so inspired by your vision, and I'm definitely inspired by your belief and your commitment to success in this amazing industry. Next. And I do apologize if I pronounce any of your names incorrectly. I am doing my best to get better at it, but we have Imiduojo Negedu, and I hope I got that right. I should call him Godwin, because I understand that he goes by the name of Godwin as well. But we definitely want to recognize Godwin as a new diplomat and incentive award winner. And we're so proud of the fact that we've had so much success in Africa in such a short period of time, and we know that this is really just the beginning. As you see, Godwin is a young guy, and it's good to see some of the young crowd coming up, the people who are sort of taking the the mantle of the company and are going to be running with it. And Godwin, congratulations on your tremendous success. Another young gentleman here, Ngedu Okai Hastrup, and a new Diplomat and Incentive Award winner. Again, another young gentleman, and it's again so amazing seeing this brand and seeing this success happening in Nigeria, in Ghana, and soon to be all around the globe, and not only because I want you guys to realize that this is just the beginning. Not only are you going to have business in Africa, but you're going to have business all over the world, because there's no limitation on where we can expand. And I know a lot of the people on this call having connections all over the globe, you have the potential and the possibility really to have your business be a truly global business as early as tomorrow. And that's the thing, is every day the potential is there that your business can expand not only throughout Africa, but really throughout the globe. Next, we have another lady, Naomi Okan Eduno, also out of Africa in Abuja, and she's a new Diplomat and Incentive Award winner. Naomi also took, great leadership when she got started and went to work right away, achieved her diplomat pin. I think she did it probably within about 2 to 3 weeks of being in the business. So again, she was an Incentive Award winner, a diplomat, as well as she a 30-day challenge winner. So congratulations to your tremendous success, Naomi. We also have new Diplomat and Incentive Award winner, Lucy Chinabu. And Lucy, I definitely want to commend you. I think I'm speaking to Lucy probably pretty much almost every day now, as she continues to aggressively build her company and extend her brand and again, I want everyone to realize this is your brand. You are partners with our company, and you are someone who we definitely value. And I'm getting notes here saying that everyone's here online, and I'm glad, I guess, at Comfort's Place, which is fantastic. And one of the things I want everyone to realize is how important it is that you are on these calls, because this is a way for you and your team to get first-hand information about what's happening. It's going to also alleviate some of the additional pressure that sometimes you may feel to get the information out. So I definitely want to encourage you that you get as many people on these calls as possible. How often can you get on a call with a millionaire like Rene Liaw, and soon to be, and probably the first female millionaire in the company, Sherry Zhao. And you're going to get to see what tremendous leaders these two individuals are. But it's better for you to get it firsthand rather than to get it through someone else. Again, I do want to thank Lucy for her leadership. I want to thank Lucy for her continued diligence in building her brand. I see her team expanding pretty much daily now. And like I said, we speak on a daily basis, and sometimes it seems like it's every hour, which is great. But Lucy, thank you very much again for your professionalism and for your hard work and effort. We definitely appreciate it, and thus again, Diplomat Award winner, incentive winner, which again just shows your leadership in taking this brand and this company to the next level in Africa. And now they're new Diplomat and Incentive Award winner, and if you guys are counting, we have so many award winners out of Africa. And again, I couldn't be more proud by the success that we're having here. Grace Simon Demboyi, again, someone else who's also taking great leadership and has done tremendous things to just start their business. And I really want you guys to realize that you're just at the forefront of something tremendous and something great. And it's so exciting seeing the success in such a short period of time, but this is only the beginning. If you can just envision where you are today and think of where you're going to be in a year, I don't know if you can understand where you're going to be. And one of the amazing things about having Sherry and Rene on the line is they can tell you a little bit about where they were, when they started the company, where you are today, and what's happened for them in the short period of time that they've been in the business. So now I want you guys to think about where you are today, and when you hear from Sherry and Rene, think about where you're going to be in a year based on what they were able to do in a short period of time of them being in the business, because you're basically right where they were when this company, just got started. And of course, last but not least, and I can't say enough about this amazing lady, Comfort Negadu, new ambassador, incentive award winner. She basically was given the Executive Choice Award right from corporate because they recognize, the hard work and effort that she's been, putting forward to build this brand. And I know that, everyone looks at it and they think it's simple, but I know there are obviously challenges that you go through. But as Ramin says, in every business, there's always ups and there's always downs. And the good thing about it is, as long as you keep going, even when you have sort of those down days, they eventually will become up days, because after every hill, there's a valley. And after every valley, there's a hill. But as long as you keep moving forward, you won't stay in the valley. You'll eventually move your way back up to the hill and back up to, some tremendous, successes. And I'm glad to say that she's seen more hills than valleys. But again, the key is really to keep, moving and keep the momentum going. And I want to actually just open up the line for Comfort. If she does have, I don't know if she has a mic where she can speak, but let me just see if I can get her line open, and then she can speak. If not, then I do apologize. I'm not sure. It won't unmute, so I'm not sure if maybe Comfort doesn't have a mic. But we do want to say, how happy and how excited and how proud we are of you, Comfort, and what you've been able to do. And Comfort has a note here. You're welcome to Africa in advance. We can't wait to see you guys in Africa. And believe me, we can't wait to get there. We're really excited about what our plans are for this great continent. Hello.
Comfort on mute.
I said I should be mentioning.
Oh, Comfort, are you there? Comfort?
Hey, Chicano, they're calling you now, man.
Okay. So I can definitely hear the commotion in the background, which is fantastic. I guess.
You're hearing us over here, Jesus. Call Madam, they're calling her now.
Well, it sounds as though Comfort is disposed at the moment, but that's so funny. So we're just going to move forward, because I know that Rene and Sherry have events to go to. But again, thank you for your hard work and effort, Comfort. That's amazing. Maybe at the end, if we have some time, we can get you on. So now we can see us basically at the gala night, which is a tremendous 7-course meal. You see all of some of the other team members here. And the amazing thing about our business is it's really a business where we like to call it the United Nations, because we have so many people with so many different backgrounds. And you see here on my left, the amazing leader from Ghana, Joseph Armour Walden. Next to Joseph is actually Rosangela McVeigh. Rosangela is actually the person. She actually lives in California, and she's the sponsor of Andrews Osari in Ghana. So in essence, she was the person who introduced me to Andy right at the very, very beginning. And as they say, the rest is history. I'm just getting a note here on Skype from Andy saying that internet connection is bad, so he was unable to get on the call. But again, we send our well wishes to Andy. And here you see our Fairy Mosh 21 karat gold cake. It's not 21 karat gold, it is cake. So, but again, just a tremendous, and our fairy and our posh cakes, which we're so excited, because this is typically the time when we actually give away the 21 karat gold diamond ring. And every year we give away one ring to someone who is basically lucky enough to take home that amazing piece. I am being told that Comfort is available now, so maybe we can just quickly unmute her and she can just say a few quick words. Comfort, are you there?
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Kai. Hi, madam. How are you?
Fine, we are in the house. Can you talk to every one of us? We've been expecting this call. Here is
Awesome. Well, we're
with Brian. Hi, Mr. Brian.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the call. We're excited to have you on the line. Yeah. I want to, Comfort, I just wanted you to say quickly, what your vision is for this company and where you see this company taking you, over the next, the years to come.
Okay, my vision for global wealth trade is that global wealth trade will be firmly established in Africa, in Nigeria in particular, and all the networkers in Africa, in Nigeria in particular, will become luxury consultants and millionaire in this global company.
And you know what? You guys have the way you guys have started. I definitely see that as it's going to happen. It's not a matter of will it happen. It's just a matter of when. And when you actually understand how amazing our model is and how the model works, you'll understand what I mean by that. But what I'm going to do, like I said, you guys have done such tremendous, had a tremendous start. But I mean, it's only the beginning. As long as we continue to maintain the momentum and the pace that you guys are going at, every single one of you have the exact same potential of doing exactly what the leaders ahead of you have done, because there's nothing holding you back. And that's something that I've noticed in the company and something I've noticed with the model, which again gives me great comfort in knowing that as long as you continue to work, you will reap your reward. And you reap and you sow. You reap and you sow. So you never stop. You sow and you reap. Sorry, you sow and you reap. You never stop sowing. You'll never stop reaping. So, continue to sow, continue to sow, continue to sow, continue to sow. And you'll have great leadership. So we're just going to move on quickly because I know that Rene has another event to go to, and we definitely want to get him on, because I know he's got some amazing things to share. And here you see us. We actually took an amazing trip around the city of Toronto. We boarded 3 limo buses and basically went to see some of the sights. And in the back you can see the skyline of Toronto with the CN Tower. And again, it was so much fun, and music and drinks, and just an opportunity to fellowship on the bus and learn from some of the other leaders. And the one thing I realized is you never stop learning, because we meet so many tremendous people with so many different skill sets. We had an amazing gentleman there from Singapore who has had such tremendous success in network marketing, and yet still, and he was also able to even, teach us a few things. And so we love being able to really fellowship with people and learn, what some other people are doing to have success, because maybe those are some things that we utilize ourselves. Here you see myself, Rosangela, and as well Joseph meeting with Sanas Human, the Vice President of Product Development, and you see her sporting some of her posh pieces there. And just talking about the plans for what we need to do to launch Africa. And we're still in the process of finalizing, timelines for that. So, but we're definitely getting closer to the day, and we're going to speak to the leaders about what makes sense in terms of the day, and then move forward to make sure that does happen. Here you see us around the globe claiming Africa. So you can see us there pointing to the continent, and it was so. And here's Sherry Zhao joining us, and I can't wait to get her on the call just to basically tell you a little bit about where things are going. Here we are now with Rene Mesgarlu, our CEO. Again, a tremendous opportunity for us to meet and speak with him about his vision for the continent. And as you see here, Joseph with the VP of Product Development, as well with our CEO and visionary, Mr. Rene Mesgarlu. And it's just a matter of opportunity for us to get to know each other, to break bread and to learn a little bit more about each other. But at this point in time, I'm so glad to bring on I wouldn't say one of our top entrepreneurs. I mean, Rene has had so many different successes within the company. He's our second GWT millionaire. top income earners, doesn't say it. He's a GWT shareholder, President's Cup Award winner, and a regional ambassador with the company. So I'm so excited to bring him on the line. Rene, are you there? Hello, Rene, can you hear me?
Hi, Brian. Sorry, I was actually muted there.
Oh, no problem. Well, thank you very much for joining the call, Rene. I know you've got an event to go to, so I know you're going to be short and brief, but everything that you always say is always very, not only inspirational, but it sort of builds my vision continually. So I'll give the call to you, Rene.
Well, thank you so much, Brian, and a very good morning or afternoon or evening for you guys, wherever you guys are in the world. I know that Africa is absolutely booming right now with all the growth happening out there. I want to say congratulations for amazing work out there, guys. You guys caught the vision. And, today I just want to share with you guys a little bit about where the company is going to be heading, so you get a better vision of the future plans for the company. Because for me, one thing that I always look at in business is what's the future, what's the next 5 years going to be like, the next 15, the next 30 years, the next, 50 years. And to give you a bit of a vision on that, it really starts from when I first joined 5 years ago. So let me show you what happened in the past 5 years so you can have a better understanding of where we're heading in the next 50. Because, when I first joined the company, me and Sherry, another one of our regional ambassadors, of course, a good friend of mine, back then, when I first walked into the company, thanks to my sister Monica, who introduced me, but back then we didn't even have fairy as a brand. We just had initial line of jewelry that, of course, came because our CEO and his manufacturing heritage, they were able to develop their own things. But we just had plain jewelry, and for me, I as much as I understand jewelry and respect jewelry, I wasn't so much into it. However, I was very, very into the business plan. So for me, the one thing that was just outstanding was how the business plan paid out so much. And despite the fact that, back then, it's a bit different now because I'm all blinged out, but even though I didn't wear so much jewelry, I knew that the population, the market, the 80% of all of North Americans wear jewelry, and we joked that the other 20% buy for the other 80%. So, number one rule in business, of course, is not really about what you like or what you're passionate about. It's more about what the market and the population like. So I knew that for a business concept, it made sense. Plus, our compensation plan paid out so much in income, it just made sense to hop on board. So, but the company has evolved tremendously since then. The brand Fairy, of course, got launched later on. We then had our purses, our handbags, our watches, our timepieces, our silver line. Then tungsten came out, and then plankton came out, and 19-karat gold came out, and 21-karat gold came out. And it just kept on evolving over the next 5 years. The website has been upgraded 5 times. We now have a multi-million-dollar back-office software. We have over $1.5–2 million of designs in the company, over 12,000 SKUs. So and now, of course, with the launch of Posh, it's incredible because, so my main point here is, can you see how the company is evolving year after year after year? And all this stuff happened. I mean, I'm talking about, 2 million naira being created. All this stuff happened alone, mostly in the last few years because since, we did all the branding, sponsoring TIFF, appearing on the Canadian Jeweler magazine, Business for a Home magazine, our CEO, front cover, American Business Journal, Canadian Business Journal. All these media and accolades that just happened in the past few years has led to tremendous growth in the company. So, that stuff alone, there's so much more that's happened in the past 5 years. But already with that huge achievement, can you imagine where this company is going to be in the next 15, 20, 30, 40 years as we expand our product line? Most other companies that I've seen in network marketing typically have one product that they're going to be selling for the next 20, 30 years. And you have to try to maintain that excitement in your people on buying one product. You have to protect them from seeing other products being launched. Whereas in GWT, the grass is greener, the air is fresher. We're constantly launching new products because, we're a fashion company. So, fashion evolves, and so do we. So we're constantly creating new items. And, it's amazing because after 5 years of being in the business, my people and my team are constantly excited with all the new lines coming out. No one gets bored. No one loses their excitement because the company is constantly doing something new. And that's what's so beautiful about our company. And so, when you look at just what's happened alone in the past 5 years, and the fact that next year we're going to be launching our shoes, the year after, the suits for men and women. I mean, you guys who are on this call today, you're really at the start of the company. I would almost say that there's been no better time to join GWT and start building at the right opportunity than it is today. Because when me and Sherry joined 5 years ago, it wasn't easy. It took a lot of hard work, but we saw the vision of the CEO, so we stuck to him. But we definitely had a lot more challenges back then, whereas now everything is super simple, super easy. Everything has been done for you guys. You have all the tools, all the back office, all the websites, all the support. And really, when me and Sherry joined back in Toronto, a part of our success definitely was being one of the pioneers starting in Toronto. And mind you, to me, the Toronto market is still completely a brand new market because most people haven't even heard of our company yet. Out of 20 people you talk to, maybe 0.5 people have heard about GWT, probably even less than that actually. But my point here is that with our brand new worldwide free shipping solution like I launched past few months ago, people in the company are now trying to grab at different markets, especially around the world, whether it's Africa or Vietnam or Thailand or the Philippines or Taiwan, any country in the world we can now go out and build. So especially for you guys in Africa, where you're the very first few people who have started that market, I mean, you have a whole country that you can expand into. So I mean, so you guys starting in Africa is probably a more insane opportunity for you guys than it was for me starting, brand new here in Toronto with Sherry. So I'm hearing a bit of an echo background here, but hopefully it's not on your side as well too. It's kind of loud on my side. Oh, now it's gone. Thank you very much. So all in all, I just wanted to begin the call and share with you guys that the ones of you who take this opportunity seriously, who commit 100%, and you're in 100%, not 99.99%. I'm talking about 100% in committed, and you learn about the company, you establish your tripod of belief that we talked about as a friends networker, and you are in. I can guarantee you, if you push hard for the next year to 2 years, you will be the next millionaire in GWT because your opportunity of starting up a brand new country, I mean, you have so much room for growth. I mean, you have the next 30, 40 years to go and build this company. And of course, really, we're just getting started. So even people here in Toronto, especially for all of the Torontonians here, we all feel like we're just getting started because the company is constantly evolving. We're such a small base. We only have 14,000 people now in 74 countries. Now that is nothing. Think about that. 14,000 people in 74 countries. We're talking about 14,000 people among millions and millions and millions of people around the globe, and we only have 14,000. And I believe that in Africa we probably have, I'm not sure what the number is, Brian, 20, 30, 40 people. I mean, you guys are all at the start. So the ones of you who are going to take action, you're going to see, like what Brian said, you're going to see, sow and reap. And it comes down to this, folks. Before I have to go on stage here, it comes down to this. The ones of you who work hard will definitely reach the benefits. But I already know that a few of you, hopefully not many, but a few of you will be in the same place you are next year that you are up today, because you're not going to take it seriously. You're going to have other priorities that, to me aren't really priorities, because, a lot of things that people do just don't pay them to do it, watching TV or, whatever it might be. And so some of you will be in the same place you are next year that you are today. And it's unfortunate, it's sad, but it's true. Given this amazing opportunity, you're still going to be in the same place you are today. Others of you who decide to commit part-time serious effort to this opportunity, become a trainer, learn the business, become a presenter, part-time serious, you'll be adding a few hundred to a few $1,000s a month of residual income into your pocket. And that'd be a great start. You're on track to hitting the million because you're part-time serious, you're focused, and you're taking action. And another group of you people who take it very seriously. I mean, I'm talking about part-time serious to full-time serious. You're going to be hitting the $1 million club, 10K month plan, because you cut the vision and you saw where the company is going to be going in the next few years. So, I urge all of you guys on the call today. The market is open. Take the market for yourself, because if you don't talk to your people, if you're not making those phone calls, if you're not smiling and dialing, talking to your people, I can guarantee you someone else eventually will. And, I didn't really believe that when I first started the industry until it happened to me, where I had, 3 or 4 pretty close friends of mine that I was scared to talk to. Well, guess what? Someone else talked to them, and they joined in their team, and I was regretting so much that I didn't talk to those people right away. So, next 30 days action plan, make your list, smile and dial, let everyone know what you're doing, and that's what you got to do going forward. So, I'll be on stage here very shortly. So I want to pass the call back to Brian. And thank you so much, Brian, for allowing me to speak on the call today. It's always a pleasure and honor to be working with you, and of course, the amazing Africa team. Brian, are you there? Okay, Brian, I think you're still on mute there. I don't hear you, unless my side is, of course, disconnected here.
All right, thank you very much, Rene. We definitely appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to do that. And you know what, I know everyone in Africa is definitely appreciative that you've, set aside the time to have a chat with them. And just to let you know, these guys are definitely taking it seriously. Right now we have over 100 LCs in Africa, which is tremendous. And again, we're just getting started, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Have a great day, Rene, and thanks a lot for your time. And next we have another one of our tremendous leaders, and I really can't say enough about, both these leaders. Rene was a person who, when I first got started, answered all my questions, and as a much younger guy than myself, to see him have such tremendous success is definitely inspirational. This lady, Zhao, we've done so much in the company together in such a short period of time. We've traveled to places like St. Martin, we've traveled to places like Hong Kong to expand the business there. Now it looks like now we're going to be traveling to Africa, so our next big paycation, as she calls it. And Sherry is also a top income earner. She's also a President's Cup Award winner, which is the highest award given out by the CEO. She's a GWT shareholder and a regional ambassador. And at this point, it's my honor and pleasure to pass the call over to my friend and probably closest colleague in the business, Miss Sherry Zhao.
Hi, Brian. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear, Sherry.
That's great. I'm so excited to be on this call today. Actually, I couldn't even sleep, but I went to the bed at 2 o'clock in the morning last night, and I woke up at 7 o'clock and was thinking about this call with our Africa team. And it's just so amazing that with this business and with this tremendous opportunity and being able to do so much and meeting so many great people here. So, but I want to start with to congratulate our 10 amazing award winners that Brian has. Brian has so many names and come to me, and because Brian and I put those awards together. Just want to recognize the people who did an outstanding job, and I was putting these things. I'm pretty good at putting some flyers and awards. And while putting this together, I was so amazed. Like out of around maybe 15, 16 people, 10 of them are from Africa. That's from Brian. And congratulations to Andrew, Joseph, Catherine, Tommy, and so Godwin, I think that's easier for me to call. Lalandu, Liaw, Lucy, Grace, and Comfort. You guys are the leaders. You guys are pioneers, and I'm so proud of all of you to be taking this leadership, taking this pioneer. To be in Africa and to open this huge market. I actually just did the research online, and I found out 1 billion people in Africa. 1 billion people in Africa. And how many people we have in Toronto? We have about 30 million. And you have billion people in Africa and versus we have 30 million in Canada, and you guys just have huge market in Nigeria alone. That's 162 million. That's in 2011. So I don't know about the population right now. Probably even bigger. So you guys just have you, and now only a little bit over 100 people know about us. Think about the possibility that you have. Just huge, just huge. And I also noticed that from Comfort, she's saying a lot of people just came to her house, I believe, just joined the call. Welcome to the call today. And this is just the beginning. And I really look forward to speak with you guys more and more often. And I remember, actually, I don't want to repeat what Rene already shared with you, because that was absolutely the truth. When I got started, we really absolutely got nothing. The website that we got wasn't even presentable. I was feel ashamed to share with people my new designer website. But right now, the website we are proud of it. It's a multi-million-dollar website. We are truly can tell people we have an internet business. We have business that goes around the globe. And in 2007, and not only the website, also the jewelry. Rene was not a jewelry person, but I love jewelry myself. But the jewelry by then cannot even compare a bit of what we have right now. And of course, you know, the product, the only thing that remains since day one is the integrity of the company. The only thing that remains from the day one, actually, when I joined the business, was the CEO and the vice president of the product development, Ramin and Sinat. They're the reason that I really got started with this business, because I saw how hard they work this business, and they put in their the time, like the 16, 17 hours a day. They started when they are 35, like Sinaz was 28 years old. Ramin was 35 years old when they started this business. Now they are in their 30s and 40s, and they are just amazing people, and that they are my mentors. When I got started, Rene was very new to the business too. My mentor, even Rene, was the one who introduced me to the business, but I got the opportunity to learn from Ramin and Sinat directly. I was very, very fortunate. And I can pass my knowledge to my team, to the people that I care, to the people that I want to help and support. So I'm very, 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 very happy to work with all of you. And Brian is my brother. I always tell people he's my brother. I love him so much, and I travel with him. And this guy is with integrity. You have the best leader in the whole company. I cannot even think anyone else that's better for you. This guy has so much integrity, has so much faith in the business, and he's very, very open to help every single one of you. And everything he says he's gonna do, he does it. And you cannot even, I cannot think about anything else that anyone can be better than Brian to lead this team all together. And I personally have this privilege to work with him so much, and in the past 2-3 years, and we travel to St. Martin, to Hong Kong, and potentially come to Africa all together, and I'm just so excited about it. I just want to share with you a little bit about my GWT timeline that I'm calling, because I got started in 2007 on November 15th on my birthday, and at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm sitting in a small boardroom with Ramin, CEO, Sinaz, our vice president, my business partner Tammy Fong, and Rene Liaw, and his sister, and a brother-in-law, and another person that I sponsored to the business. So about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us sitting in the boardroom. We finally we're very, very serious about this business. We want to make sure this business is legit. We want business to last. We want this business as the one that give me financial freedom, give me the passive income I've been always look for, and I finally found it. I bought myself the best birthday present I can ever bought for myself in 2007. And I never look back again. Not only started with as a luxury consultant, I also invested the company, become a shareholder. I'm very, very, very happy for that decision. And oh, by the way, Brian also is the shareholder with the company. So you have Brian, you have myself, you have Rene. We are all the shareholders in this company, and to make sure this company is going to be the next billion-dollar company in the world. And that's our vision with TWT. So 2007 bought me this the best birthday present, and in 2008, our sweetest vice president, I love her so much. She designed 19-karat gold diamond ring, the bridal ring for me, for my wedding. For my engagement, actually, and I couldn't say no to that guy. So of course, I got married to the person who proposed me with that 19-karat gold ring. It's too bad. I suppose you have that on that finger, you know, the one that you see on the picture. It's in the maintenance right now. We have 5 years maintenance, and this year is my last year. I give to Jeanette to maintain, to cleaning and do the maintenance for me. So otherwise, you're gonna see this on my finger. I never ever, you know, wanna take it off of my finger, especially at this special event. So, but I will show you Welcome to Africa with Brian. It's just so beautiful. I love it so much, and I have to say yes to the guy. And I got married, and in 2009 in Las Vegas. And the same year, I upgraded my car from Toyota to Mercedes. You know, Mercedes is just a nicer car to drive around. It's something I wanted. Just like what our business says, we have the product you want, and we have a business you need. And we have I wanted the Mercedes. I'm driving that around. And 2010 or 2011 is the expansion, international expansion year. We've been traveling. We traveled to St. Martin. We traveled to Hong Kong, and we traveled to many other places in North America too. And just life is amazing. I always said I love travel, and the life just come true. And I've been traveling every other month until one day I said I want to settle down. And so in 2012, I decided to move to California with my husband. And it's just in sunny California is just so beautiful, and my dream is coming true, and it's so close to me. Actually, in May, when I go back to California, we are moving to a beach view condo. I don't know beach to you in Ghana or Nigeria as anything important, but to us, because in Toronto we don't have a ocean here, so we don't have beach view, ocean view place. So I'm very, very excited. This is it's always my dream to move there, and I'm moving there. That's what I had, like, this is what the business has done for me. Seriously, I don't have to look for a job anymore. I'm retired from at this young age, and I really can enjoy my life. And this is not only for me, that I know a lot of other people can do it. And the thing about this business is, because I sponsored one child in Africa through Plan Canada. It's I paying the child's every month to support the living of the child and the single mom of the child. But I can only do so much by paying the person. But with this business, you can teach people how to fish, and instead give the fish to people. And with our global Wall Street business, with our with this amazing brands that we are going branding around the world, we can teach people how to fish, and they can be the person, and they can be the business people, and they can work with us, and they can make themselves financially free. That's our vision for the globe. That's our vision for Africa. And sponsor one child is great, but to help so many people, and that's starting from you, starting from Andrew, Joseph, Catherine, Tommy, Godwin, Lagido, and Naomi, Lucy, Grace, Comfort. You guys are the pioneers, and when it's starting from you, and we go after this, even 1% is a billion people. That's a lot of people, and we can help, and we can support. We can be there to help we can change the whole atmosphere and change the image of Africa, starting from us. So very, very, very excited for that. Anyways, that's how much I like to share with you. And if you have any questions, please add me on your Facebook. I've been talking to a few people on Facebook, like Tommy, Naomi, and Naomi actually reached out to me a few times already, and tried to, I did some three-way calls with her too. So I'm very open to help every one of you, and I know Mr. Brian is doing a great job, but we are here too, Rene and myself, and we're gonna also introduce you Raza, and I know Los Angeles and many other people here in U.S. and Canada. We want to be here to support as much as we can. So reach out to us, and if you need anything, we are here for you. So we are really looking forward to Open Africa this year. And we're gonna put this in the plan, and also for the award winners and the incentive winners, we want to recognize you on the stage. And we want to pay the cash when that you win that award, and we are going to give you the cash on the stage when we come to Africa. And all the details gonna be planned with the leaders. And we have Brian. Are you still there? The call is back to you.
Thank you so much, Sherry, for sharing. We definitely appreciate that. It's always good to hear a little bit about the journey of the people who have had success before us, because now we can put ourselves in your shoes and see what the progression is going to be for us. And I always liken, the start of Africa to the start of GWT when you got started, Sherry, and when Rene got started, and you guys took some amazing leadership right out from the outset. And you saw some tremendous gains in a very short period of time, and I can already see that happening, within our leaders in Africa, when we take a look at what, Comfort's been able to do, what Lucy's been able to do, what Joseph's been able to do, and this is really, again, just the beginning. So, as Sherry said, we're going to open up the lines to, a few questions. If anyone has any particular questions, then that's great. I do see that Comfort's been putting some notes in here in regards to some different things that I know that our company's already looking at in terms of, payment options and different things, just to make, the business run smoother. At the same time, a lot of those suggestions that we incorporate do come from the field. So if there are any specific suggestions that people have, then we're definitely open to looking at it. For anyone who knows Ramin's all about identifying where the sparks are in your business, and what he says is it's his job to put gasoline on those sparks and turn them into a blazing inferno. So if there are things that we can do to encourage and to assist the LCs and the people in the field in growing, faster and duplicating faster, then we're definitely open to it. But at this point, if there are any particular questions, leave the lines open for about the next 3 or 4 minutes just to address. Well, we'll be open as long as we need to, but I'll leave it open for the next 3 or 4 minutes to see if there are any questions. If there aren't any questions, then we'll wrap things up. The one thing I do want to say, and this is extremely important, is whenever we have these calls, it's critical that you promote them to your team. As I mentioned before, we want to make sure that everyone is communicated to directly with regard to what we're planning to do, and that the information does get sent off to the people who are building, and as well not only the excitement but also some of the tools and knowledge of the business. And that's something that we want to make sure that everyone has an understanding of that. So outside of that, you guys have done a great job. We're extremely proud and honored to be working with you, and we're proud of your success. But as I've said, and I've probably said it many times, this is only the beginning. And it's funny because having Joseph here and having him speak directly to us, one of the things that Joseph said is that, and he keeps saying that, we haven't started building yet. We haven't started building yet. We haven't started building yet. And I honestly believe him, because walking away and having an opportunity to speak with him, even after the event, and now seeing his excitement and where we're going with this company, I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to building side by side with every one of you as we grace, as we have the opportunity really to spend time with you in Africa. And I'm looking forward to it. I've never been to Africa myself. I'm definitely excited about the potential of spending time there with each and every one of you and building side by side. Okay, Vivian, thank you very much for that question in regards to the IIA. Just so that everyone understands, the IIA program is not going away. I've heard that a couple of times. Vivian says she wants to enroll new LCs, but they're interested in IA bonus. The IA bonus is not going away. The IA bonus is a permanent part of our compensation plan. So that's not going away. So anyone who joins the diamond or can get to a diamond by upgrading within the first 30 days, they are still going to qualify for their IA bonus. So rest assured that anyone that you're looking to enroll, that IA bonus is not going anywhere. Thank you very much for that question, Vivian, and I just want to make sure that that is clear. And again, if we have people coming out, again, we're going through the next 30 days training and the launch pad every Saturday. So it's really important for you to get all of your new members on that call. Anyone who may be looking at the business and maybe they haven't decided to join yet, it may be a good way for them to learn a little bit more about the compensation plan and model even before they join, and just to make sure that this communication is clear and everyone understands what's happening with the company. Any other questions or anything else that we want to address before we wrap up the call? I'm going to leave the line open for another minute, and then we'll wrap things up. I know you guys have a busy day, as always.
Hi, Brian. Actually, I saw the conference sending a few messages.
Hi.
Hi. And the messages here are it's very exciting. I like herself to share with us the messages. Actually, she said like the 1,000 millionaire in 2013, things like that. How about we open?
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Comfort, your line's open, so you can go ahead and address the African community.
Comfort has a big party in her house, and I believe a lot of people came to her house. Hi, Comfort.
Hello, Mr. Brian.
Yes, I can hear that. Comfort.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Comfort. Yeah, so Sherry. Sherry was saying that you had. Yes, I hear you clear. The call is yours.
Okay. Go ahead. What did Sherry say?
Well, I found that you have you putting a lot of.
No, Sherry was mentioning.
There's a delay.
Wow, the line is breaking, but I can
Yes, conference. Very
Hi,
excited to hear to see that you put in this comment that you want to make 1,000 millionaires in 2013. You need the brochures and all these things. So actually just share how about you share yourself what other things that you actually made comment here. I really love to for other people to hear from you yourself.
Yes, we want to make 1,000 or more than 1,000 millionaires in Nigeria and Africa, to be specific. And we hope to see you guys and increase our momentum, make more registrations, and make things easier for our luxury consultants here. Then the product is also a point, because with the products we can go far in Africa, and we look forward to the products being made for our markets too, because we want them bigger and a little bolder, no matter the specification. Hi, Sherry.
Sounds great. I hear you, and we also look forward to all this, and we also look forward to bring all this with us. Come to Africa, and we are going to discuss with you and a few other leaders in the details how we gonna which day we're gonna come and how we're gonna plan it in the details, and we're gonna announce that to the world so everyone can promoting it. And I'm very, very excited to create 1,000 millionaires with you in Africa in 2013.
Yes, thank you, Sherry, and we're looking forward to seeing you and putting more effort into the network marketing system of the GWT. And also we are believing that when you guys come, we understand the business better, and you ain't seen nothing yet. We are going to do more than you ever thought. And as we anticipate the products being specified for our market, we believe that everyone in Nigeria, in Africa, is going to embrace this market.
I look forward to it. I'm so proud of you and
Amen.
to you. Yes.
Amen.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, great. So we're just going to move forward here quickly. And again, you know what? And I love this slide because it really says a lot. You know, the sky is truly the limit. And everyone on this call, you know, the leaders on this call, and you've proven yourselves to be leaders because you are here. And again, this is probably going to be one of the slogans that we're going to live by. You know, let's rock Africa. Oh, Tommy's asking us to show the team the new Fairy Conquest. I wish you had said that earlier, and I would have got it up there for you guys. Tunde is saying, I just want to say a big thanks to the team in Canada and Madame Comfort Ngedu. She clearly spoke the mind of most LCs specifications. Yeah. So again, and it's amazing that now as the market starts to command more attention, then obviously the product department would be looking at the different ways to make pieces that are more specific to your market. But it all depends on demand. So if there's a demand for it, and there's definitely profitability in the pieces, which we know there's going to be, then it's something they're going to be looking at. I think you guys will be very pleased with some of the new the posh pieces which are coming out. Not again like Rene being a jewelry guy and not knowing what to expect. I have to say I was very pleased with those pieces. Joseph from Ghana is saying, I thank all my partners from Ghana and Nigeria for making it to this conference, and I am ever ready to work with you all. So again, Joseph is putting out there that he's here to help and support both Ghana and Nigeria, and he wanted to say thanks to everyone for getting online for this call today, and we definitely also appreciate it. And thank you very much for the words coming right from your leadership in Comfort and your leadership in Joseph, and I know that in speaking so often with Lucy, because we had a conversation yesterday just about where we envision this company going, because again, I know you guys have great leaders all over the world, and You're continuing to put them in touch with me, which is fantastic. And now it's really our job to get them going, get them started, and see them have success, which their success will guarantee your own. So, I mean, that being said, I think that you know, we've covered. Again, Comfort saying we want our bags a little bigger. So the comments and the suggestions keep coming through, which is great. So that being said, we're so happy and excited about where things are going here, and we're looking forward to some amazing and tremendous things, you know, happening in Africa. And not only is it happening, but we know that it's going to continue to happen, and everyone's success is just going to be elevated because of it. So thanks to everyone for being on the call. I don't know if Sherry has anything else to add before we wrap things up, but if she does, then Sherry, you're more than welcome to chime in. But outside of that, Comfort is saying truly the sky is really our limit. We are expecting you all. Thank you very much, Comfort. Sherry, anything else to add?
No, thank you. I said enough, and now we are going to take action. That's all.
That's it. So that's a great way to finish. It's time to take action. So let's do it, and looking forward to building with you guys shoulder by shoulder in the very near future. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon.
Have a nice weekend.
Brian Arundel signing up.
Bye, everyone.